Hello there folks, it is TIJ Gaming and welcome back to the Neil Robertson Pro career on Snooker 19. Today is time for the start of the Shanghai Masters, and in the last 16 we play against the home favourite Ding Junhui in a best of 11 frames match. Now we've played Ding twice before in the series and haven't beat him in either match. Now the Portland Classic match, which we lost 3-1 against Ding, wasn't too long ago, only episode 3 of this season, but a long time ago, all the way back in Northern Ireland Open semi-final back in season 1. Ding Junhui beat us in a decider by 3 frames too. But of course, this is a much longer game today. It's a best of 11 frames. And courtesy of my good friend Captain Goodspeed, who I'm sure a lot of you will know well if you watch a lot of Snooker 19 content, he recommended that we do this a little bit differently, the best of 11, and play the first 4 frames in this episode to the mid-session interval as it would be in real life, and then play till the end, so a maximum of 7 frames in the next episode, which I think is a really good idea that we can go along with. Now, in the first round, we did have to unfortunately play that first round against SHANGHAI, and we beat him, really, with no surprise, by 6 frames to 0, and it was a good warm-up, really, for this game we've got now against Ding. But these first 4 frames are really important to get our foot in, and hopefully come out with a 3-1 lead. That would be very nice to come out with. But if it ends 2 each, that's absolutely fine. We just want to avoid Ding Junhui being ahead at the interval. Now, long-term viewers of the channel remember that we did get to the final of the Shanghai Masters last year and played against Mark Selby until we had a silly glitch that I'm not going to go into for the 45th time. If you want to hear me talk about it, I'll talk about it on last year's season review. And of course, there's nothing better than going back to watch the original videos, but let's just say it was a glitch that was a pain in the backside. So I'm hoping this year we have a bit of a cleaner Shanghai Masters. I'd love to get to the final again, and I'd love to hold that trophy, but there's a lot of snooker to be played between then. Between now and then. So, first break off time. I hope you're all enjoying the extended snooker schedule on the channel with 4 videos a week as opposed to 3 as it was before. Of course, in isolation, we've got to find something to do, haven't we? And for you guys, it's watching snooker, and for me, it's playing a lot of snooker, and I have to say I'm really enjoying it. So, I hope you guys are as well. I'm a long way ahead with the videos, but from what's come out so far, you guys really seem to be enjoying Season 3. So that's absolutely fantastic to see. Not the best safety shot from Ding there. He's left a chance on this red for an opener. If we screw back, we can get onto the black.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
Good opening red.
That's an excellent opening red. 1.
Seems like a good opportunity to try and get a good split here on the reds.
That's a good split. He's got a real chance here.
It's a good split, but let's see what our opportunities are. It's all well and good getting that good split, but you've got to get an opportunity on a red. I'm going to play this long one. I don't think there's too much risk involved. Looking, we could have potentially played a plant on that one to the middle, but I just don't want to take the risk with it. Pink or blue will go, so that gives us a bit of confidence that we can play this decently well. Shouldn't be too much of a danger with this red.
This is a half chance.
It's there. Good pot.
That's right out of the top drawer.
He couldn't have played that any better.
9.
Get the pink back on its spot. But we got the first chance here in this frame.
15.
It's important we do what we haven't done in many occasions this year. And go on and win the frame.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner.
Good pot. Not as powerful as we would have wanted, which makes things a little bit awkward here, but
Really impressive cueing.
nothing too awkward. Let's have a look what the best shot to play here is. Just going to play a bit of a recovery here because, as you'll have seen, we
So, this pot's into the right corner.
underplayed the position shot for the blue, which makes this just a little bit awkward. I want to get rid of this red, to be honest, the middle pocket. It's a bit of a nuisance.
19.
Can very much go wrong, though.
Looking to play this softly.
Huh.
Close, but Neil Robertson, 19.
The story of our season so far, isn't it? Luckily, though, he's not on anything, so we get away with that. But once again,
Not
Ding leaves a
really the
sniff
result he
here.
was after.
That's very close to potentially being a chance, but I'm not going to risk that. However, I can actually get rid of this red now, thank goodness. You wouldn't think we made a mistake on it twice, would you? There we go. Bye-bye, red. See what our position's like. We've got position on the pink. Could have gone very wrong, that could, so we're very lucky to be on the pink here. And equally, we're very lucky to be in this frame. After our complete mess of that red ball. Good pot on the pink though. Decent recovery there.
7.
Just need to be fully focused now on the job in hand. Get nice and straight on this blue if we can.
The right corner.
Yep, that'll do.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
8. 13.
Wasn't actually playing for this red, but it seems silly because it's such a straight shot not to take it on.
The right corner pocket. In it goes.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
14. 19.
Play down for the black now. I think our options with keeping this blue up are going to be limited in the end. So I think playing the black is going to be a good chance to make a few more opportunities. Didn't really get as we wanted to on that black, but just going to check one of these reds go because it looks very stupid if it doesn't. 99% confident it does, but it doesn't harm anything to have a look. Yeah, absolutely fine.
$27.
The split looks good to me.
Good split there. A little bit awkward in terms of a pot for the next pot. We're going to have to go to one of the bulk colours.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner.
It's not quite got the fluidity yet, but we're potting balls, that's all that matters.
Extremely well here.
And Neil Folds is full of praise, which is pretty rare. It's usually quite miserable. Goodness me, the home phone hasn't gone for a while. That is a bit of a rarity in a video, that is. People just don't use landlines anymore, do they? No landlines in the arena, please. No, it's weird, wasn't it? Our landline very rarely rings now. Just for internet purposes. If I plugged it out, well, I suppose I could do this, but that would just be rude. I have no internet or anything, so... Anyway, back to the snooker.
This looks relatively easy.
Well, it's been in 2 visits here, but I think in the end we should be okay.
38.
Getting that first frame on the board is important.
Nicely onto a red.
We should be fairly safe in knowing that we should have this frame now.
He just needs the red.
There you go, that's confirmation.
Issues there.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
46.
A little bit too straight on this blue. We're going to have to use some clever cueing. Unfortunately though, we have made a bit of a balls up of this. That one will go, won't it? Yeah. Oh, didn't quite want to play it that hard.
51.
Yep, this red will just about go. Move the other one out of the way while we're there.
Position looks good for a colour.
52.
It's good for the red on the cushion here.
9.
Still a potential century on here. Oof. Wasn't the cleanest of pots.
60. 67.
Have to go for the black and then just screw back to the cushion and go for a bit of a long pot.
This isn't easy.
If we hadn't secured the frame, it'd be a bit of a spot of bother, but seeing as it's really an exhibition shot, it's not going to matter too much. If we miss it. Play over the right hand side.
This looks pretty simple.
And bottom to get to a more accessible place on the cushion. And even then we're a little bit awkward on it still. As soon as there's a potential century on, makes it all the more worth it. Let's give it a punt.
Well, he's taking it on.
Great pot.
That's an excellent recovery shot.
76.
Looking good. Certainly are here. Let's put the break up to 83. So 17 points needed to get a first frame century, and that would be really important, I think.
83.
That'd be great. Start like that.
Just the colours to go.
Going to be an awkward pot into the middle though here. I've overplayed that probably. Yeah.
85.
Might as well give this a go to the middle.
He's going for it.
Nah, it's a little bit off. Oh well, good break of 85 there. And it's enough to take the first frame, and Ding Junhui didn't get a look in there, so
Frame
very positive first frame for us. Very happy with that. Can only go downhill from here.
The frame.
He's taken a one-frame lead here and seems in pretty fine form.
Thank you. The second frame. Ding Junhui.
Well, Ding's play so far has not been brilliant. Let's have a look at how good this break-off shot is. Left a chance. Not really good enough there from Ding.
Half a chance here.
Oh dear, we've underplayed that.
That
Wow.
could be a little better.
We underhit that massively, and that was not good at all. Let's try and get this backed up to bulk, but it's not worked out too badly actually. There's a potential for a pot, but that was a poor shot from the outset. We just underhit it, and the position was a little bit experimental too, so everything went wrong there that could have done. But Ding again. I have to say, he's not playing too well so far. There's certainly a half chance. A few risks involved here. Does invite Ding to potentially
This is really tricky.
get back into this. It's there though. Good clean pot. It's not a bad split, but we just need to look at what we're going to pot now. Probably going to have to be that blue. And I'm not a big fan of the going for the blue. Especially when it's this awkward. Going to play with an element of safety, I think. Get it up
You
to
know what
the
a
bulk
prolific
cushion at
one
least.
potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on.
But it was a good pot, but it's just never worth taking the risk, is it, of
Wonderful shot.
6.
that really. Certainly another chance on here for a pot. But again, play it almost like a shot to nothing. Ooh, got that a little bit wrong. Is the blue going to come to our rescue?
Neil Robertson. 6.
Looks like it is. Yeah, it certainly is. So, you have to say, we're getting away with a few liberties at the moment. And well, Ding again has left the pot. Safety play has been pretty mediocre so far.
No doubt.
It's there.
Was no
Good
more
pot.
than a half chance, but he made it look simple. Great stuff.
What about that for a positional shot?
We've played some pretty poor shots so far, but as you can clearly see, we've got away with it altogether. And got a half decent chance now at least. Can we get to anything from this side? Need to come a fair way down the table here. Should be good for this red just above the black.
5.
Yeah, we are. Play with some top, try and open up some opportunities. Just the one red hit, but
He's got
I mean,
nice
it's one
position on the blue.
more red that's open than before, so that's positive.
6.
Gonna come round here, around the table. Overhit that probably, but still, it's okay. I should be able to pot this, you would think. Need a fair bit of power though. Just so we don't
Pop
get
this into the left
caught
corner
down there.
pocket.
Nice pot, nice and clean.
Excellent
As you can
shoot.
see, it was a hard shot in terms of the power. It wasn't overly complex.
Well.
It was a hard shot in terms of the power, and we just about got up to a possible position for the blue, which just shows how it was important that we hit that with some pace.
Very well played.
Let's have a look at our luck here. What's that going to happen here? That'll do.
17.
Nice little tap. Going to come off the cushion. Yep, that's what we wanted. Play for the blue.
18.
That's a good start here, but this frame by no means over yet. We're a long way off that yet.
The long pot's on.
These blues
And
always
he's
tricky
going
to
for it.
judge. Always feel like it's better to make a bit more allowance for that the right hand side. As you can see, we just tweaked to the right there and it only narrowly went in, so that little touch we moved the aim there, I think probably made all the difference.
Well, that's left him a little awkward there.
24.
Yeah, I accept that. Not hugely awkward though. Certainly get away with that position.
29.
Now here's a chance to open up some more opportunities.
A good split. That's really opened the table up here.
It's a nice split, but I have to say, where's our next pot going to come from?
30.
It's what the Hillfold seems to forget. You know, we've got a job to do here, and going to have to play somewhat of a safety here.
He's going for the left corner pocket.
Good pot, though. As I say, our long pots have been pretty good so far, but the right attitude to take to play a safe shot there.
35.
As you can see, Ding wouldn't have had too many chances. Ooh, very close. Be able to pot in that one. I think it's probably worth taking the risk here.
This won't be easy.
Good
Wow,
pot.
What a pot that is.
And moving that black won't hurt for the short term.
Control.
Plus the fact it leaves a pretty straight pot on it, so that's a bonus. Get some good position.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
We've overhit that a little bit, so position's not
He's
quite
right at the
straight.
top of his game at the moment.
Need to work on that more than anything. Yes, we are getting some good position and we're potting well cleanly, but could have done with being a little bit straighter on this red. Just means you have to play a recovery, come back up to the blue and recover our position a little bit.
44.
That's just a small minor thing, really. We are playing well at the moment. It's nice to see. Taking a 2-0 lead, 2-0 lead here. I haven't put my teeth back in. Take a 2-0 lead here. We ensure that we're not going to be behind at the interval, which is important. At least be 2-2.
This should be pretty straightforward.
Definitely aim for a 3-1 at this point if we can get this frame over the line.
So, he just needs the black.
And it's there.
Down it goes.
And without snookers
Door on his opponent in this frame.
or any
57.
abnormal occurrence, we should be 2-0 up, taking a two frame advantage. And Ding, once again, has not had a look in so far. I don't think he's registered a pot yet. You might be happy with that. No, it's another 2-0 here so far. Want to keep it like that, really. Be great. But connecting cleanly with the cue ball at the moment. Playing some good snooker. And 2 decent breaks, to be fair. Have to be happy with them. See what the position's like here. A little bit close to comfort with that red, but certainly possible. Oh, maybe not. Bit of a poor shot that was, but oh well. Doesn't matter in the grand scheme. That's 2 frames. We get 2 up, and this is a great start. Ding Junhui not registered a single pot in the first 2 frames yet.
That's a 2-frame lead now.
Thank you. The 3rd frame. Neil Robertson to break.
Many occasions this year, or in fact in the last few tournaments of last year as well, it's been us who's had to wake up in these long matches, but so far, as long as we keep this energy up, we're looking good.
Tempting to get the white tight on the cushion.
Well, Ding's just not brought his A game so far, has he? At all. Can't be happy with this.
No gimme.
That's a good opening red.
1.
Black won't go here. Nor blue. That makes things a little bit awkward, but pink should be on. This is a risky pot, this. Into the middle pocket.
He's looking for the pot into the right middle. He'll want
We
to
were-
try and eliminate errors like
Well, we missed it. That was a little bit silly, really.
Neil
That was
Robertson,
stupid.
1.
I said that I was a little bit worried about that pink.
1.
And in hindsight, you know, Trump... I don't know why I keep saying Trump. I really don't when I'm playing Ding.
Played it well.
Very odd. But... see, I've nearly just done it again. Ding hadn't registered a single pot
7.
before this. And we wanted to keep him down, really. There was potential before we played that silly shot that we could well have been 4-0 up at the interval. And I suppose there is still that potential, but Ding has been woken up by that shot. And that was a little bit silly from us. Of course, the positive consequences for us would be brilliant if we'd have potted that,
Sink
but
this into the left corner pocket.
we made a mistake, and we've got to live with the consequences now, the negative ones at least. And this might well be that Ding Junhui halves our lead in this frame. We've made a good start. I'm happy with it. As long as we don't lapse into many more shots like that, we'll look good in this game.
Nicely onto the colour.
21. 28.
Of course, this tournament won't help our ranking status particularly. Well, it won't at all, of course, because it's invitational, but I always like these events.
34.
I think if I win this year, I won't come back and play it next year. I know I've won the Daffabet Masters, the Scottish Open and the Shootout. I probably won't play the Shootout this year, but I'll definitely go back to the Ali Pali, because it's just one of those tournaments. You can't miss the Daffabet Masters. Unless you know Ronnie O'Sullivan, I suppose. Well, there's the dog.
41.
Getting up a little excited, isn't she? But yeah, I do regret giving Ding this chance. It'd have been brilliant for us. It would have been a great chance. I mean, Ding's not really had to do too much work. Just knocked all the balls in. He's played some good positional, granted. He's not got away with it necessarily.
54.
But in hindsight, we could have really done with not giving this chance away.
55. 60.
I think if we go in at the break, 2 each, I have to say that shot on the pink was the trigger for all that. But with this frame, he's going to bring it back to 2-1 and register his first frame on the board.
This is tough.
Highlighting how crucial that pink was.
That's a fabulous pot.
69.
And funnily enough, it stayed in that position all frame. Well, of course, all 3 frames so far have been very dominated by one player.
That's a top shot.
74.
Positive is, for a bit of excitement, is that,
81.
to be fair, all the chances have been taken. Granted, a few mistakes have been made, but those mistakes have led to chances, and myself and Ding have taken those chances.
87.
And Ding could be on for the first century this game. 3 very good breaks to win the frame so far. So black, yellow and green for a century. Just going for the blue here, and he's missed the blue. That is unfortunate. We're going to concede the frame there. A good break of 88 from Ding, and he halves our lead with 1 frame to go until the mid-session interval. Getting my vowels all mixed up there. Made a good break off there. Let's try and get this back into the pack. Good shot. Underhit it a little, if one thing. If we'd have played that a little bit harder, we could have stuck that up behind the green and played a very good safety shot. But nothing on, of course, here. So we played that well. He's hit the blue. What's his look going to be like? Feel like he gets away with that. Really does.
Great shot.
Well, we're going to play the negative shot here. Don't know if it'll work out for us. Might have underhit that a little.
Well, he's given
No.
the foul.
Not worked out.
Ding Junhui 4.
But I think I am going to play the negative shot again. Maybe that's a sign that we shouldn't.
He'll be trying to get the cue ball safe here.
What I look like. Looks pretty decent to me. See if there's anything on here. No.
Fascinating safety that.
So, that was a good shot. Goodness me, the dog's on form. Has he left a chance here? I think he has. Yep, he certainly has. He was on top in this safety battle, but that was a little bit of an unfortunate shot from Ding.
This red.
And we've got the first part of the frame, but
That's an unforced error.
have we got any position?
1.
Wonder if the pink will go here. No, it won't, so we're going to have to go straight back up to bulk, unfortunately. And that has just not worked out at all. Real shame, that. It's a good pop, but sometimes just doesn't work out. But we've got it back right back up to the bulk line on the cushion.
Neil Robertson 1.
So it'll be a little bit unfortunate to leave anything too obvious on here. And now he's just playing the safety. And he's potted the black.
And he's ended up potting the black.
Well, that's poor.
Neil Robertson 7.
Decision time here.
Well, I'm going to play on here.
Position.
Don't know if there's anything too obvious on, but that was a bit of a howler with the black. Oh, is that red a... That red could be a potential chance. Does it go? Oh, it's tight, but it doesn't. Glad I checked that. I think he's got away with this. think it's worth going for this red, though.
He's going for it.
It's going to be tight. But good queuing. What's our position like, though? We're going to get away with it this time. Can't quite get to the black, but at least we can get to the green. And you'd think if we get this off the bulk cushion and come back down, you would think we'd get on position for something. And we certainly do.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
So by far the scrappiest of the frames so far. Hopefully we can build up a lead now. That would be great.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. And in it goes.
Great technique, superb cueing.
5.
This cannon on the pink needs to go right. We need to pop the black first, and it's there. We've overhit that, actually. Thought the cue ball would slow down a lot, but I think this one, yes, we'll get to the middle pocket.
Well, he's playing this into the left middle pocket. That's a beauty.
Great cueing there.
13.
Gonna go with this green again.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
Wouldn't get too panicked, there is a red on. If it had hit that any harder, actually, it would have been blocked. But as you can see, this red is on. We're going to play this with a lot of power.
Tricky shot here.
Brilliant. What a pot.
And funnily enough, we don't hit any of the other reds.
Play there. Inch perfect.
That's absolutely fine. Need to come off the cushion, that would help.
17.
Unfortunately, that red's in the way. Pop the green, though, here. We've liked the green ball so far, haven't we?
Playing for the middle pocket.
Good pot. Probably needs to be a little bit more in the middle of the pocket if we were being a perfectionist there, but it's gone in. That's all that really matters. Tricky one on the cushion here. It's there. Good pot.
Shot.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
Ooh, black doesn't... Does black go? Oh, it does. That's a good spot there. We apply the black. We need some precise cueing in these next few shots.
28.
Ooh, that worked. I think we're still on the black. Yeah, absolutely fine. It's okay.
36.
I think we're going to go for this long red on the cushion. It's an element of risk with all shots here, so I think it's probably best to get rid of that one if we can. Tricky shot, though.
No more than half a chance here.
Great pot, though.
What a shot that is.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
37. $43.
A little bit unlucky with those reds how they've split, but can't have it all sometimes. Decide against that black. There's just too much that can go wrong with it. Position on everything.
And he's missed
Oh, well. I said everything could have gone wrong with the black. Everything's gone wrong with the green.
44.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner.
So we've not finished off the job. Ding's definitely got a chance to get back into this now.
1.
It's very rare we miss those shots, but we have done. I'll be kicking myself now if this comes back to 2 each at the break.
9.
There's still 59 left on the table. He's only 39 behind, so this is very feasible. He can come back and steal this from us.
15. 22. 23.
I don't see too much opposition, to be honest. So him winning the frame.
30.
Be a fine cut here, though. He's done well.
Well positioned for the green.
So 35 left on the table after this green. Oh, well.
Worked out at all.
He's mucked that one up.
34.
He really has.
34.
And that is a big chance for us. He'll be kicking himself. It was a good break there.
Red on.
But we've potted the red.
Wonderful pot.
And we're going to pinch this back, I think, from Ding. Pot this blue. And we're 20 ahead with 27 remaining.
Drop this into the right corner.
Which just means you require the yellow and the green to go in at the mid-session interval with a 2-frame advantage. And that is going to be big at this point in the match. Good pot on the yellow. Good position for the green.
8.
If this goes in, that should be the frame.
Great pot. A little bit underdone for the brown, and he might well come back here if we don't pot this. Always tricky across the cushion, this. Oh, it's not quite dropped.
Neil Robertson, 11.
And he'll come back to the table, I would expect here. I'm not really too bothered. Timu's got to get the points on the board. I think we've got the snooker.
That's a shocker.
Oh, is it? Really? Oh, no, he can get to it. Didn't realise he could. But he's left a pot on.
Coming up.
And that should be it.
Tremendous pot.
Shouldn't be coming back now.
4.
Might as well try the pot here. Ain't going to hurt.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
Nice pot.
That's a top shot. Well played.
9.
So, as we go in at the mid-session interval, we've underhit that actually. Will it go? Yeah, just about does. So after 4 frames,
Playing for the right corner here.
the same results as what's happened in these first 4 frames in the next 4 will secure our qualification to the last day of the tournament. I'm pleased as punch about that.
Frame.
Considering how we've played against the big boys
Frame in the bag.
in the last few matches, I was very concerned that this would go wrong. But at least the start of this match has gone very well. So join me then on tomorrow's episode. I think this one comes out on Sunday, so I think that there'll be 2 in 2 days for you guys to enjoy. So join me tomorrow for the climax of the match. It'll be a play to the end, a maximum of 7 frames, but hopefully, based on that evidence, we can get the job done against Ding earlier than that. But thank you very much for your company today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Have a good rest of your day, and hopefully you're all good. But anyway, until the next time, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye for now.